За даними Національного центру гідрометеорологічних прогнозів, через погодні умови, спричинені тропічною депресією, увечері в кількох регіонах В'єтнаму пройшли сильні дощі. За останні 12 годин у Тханьхоа, Нгеан і Хантінь випало до 210 мм опадів. Прогнозується, що в трьох провінціях буде йти 100-250 мм опадів, а в сусідніх провінціях випаде від 40 до 120 мм. Повені затопили провінційні ділянки дороги 520B, що проходять через комуну Тханькуан, район Фусуан, провінція Тханьхоа. Проливні дощі та повені протягом останніх 2 днів призвели до ізоляції кількох сіл у різних комунах, а посіви були зметені за даними Народного комітету району Нхусюань. Чоловік зник безвісти після того, як пішов на риболовлю увечері, додав комітет. У місті Тханьхоа, столиці провінції, кілька вулиць, як от Лелой, Фанчутрінь і Труонгтхі, знаходяться приблизно на 50-70 см під водою. Тисячі гектарів посівів у кількох районах провінції постраждали через повені. У Нгеані через сильні дощі рівень води в річках і струмках піднявся приблизно на 0,5 метри, затопивши деякі райони в Куїчау і Тханьчуонг. Місцева влада розгорнула сили, щоб допомогти людям перемістити свої речі та худобу в безпечніші райони протягом ночі. Кілька головних вулиць у районі Куїчау знаходяться на глибині понад півметра. Поліцейський мотоцикл та інші предмети залишені в паводковій воді біля урядової установи в районі Куїчау. Представники влади продовжували відвідувати будинки людей, щоб перенести їхнє майно. Влада району Куйчау встановила попереджувальні знаки та направила персонал, щоб утримувати транспортні засоби від затоплених районів. Паводкова вода з потоку в районі Кісон вторглась на вулиці та будинки. Пікап застряг на національному шосе 8А в комуні Сон-Кім-1, район Хуонг-Сон, провінція Хатінь після сильних дощів. Водій залишився неушкодженим, ділянку шосе було очищено опівдні після кількох годин прибирання.
Ya Rabbi tövbe ya Rabbi. Ya Rabbi sen merhamet et ya Rabbi. Ya Rabbi sen merhamet et. Ya Rabbi sen merhamet et.
Çocuklar içeri girin. Allah korusun yarabbim.
Abi içeri girer misiniz?
Çocuklar geliyor.
Kapatmamı istiyorlar.
Aha kadın gitti lan. Lan kadın gitti kadın. Aha kadın gitti lan kadın. Vallahi kadın gitti. Ya yakalayın lan.
Motokurye.
Şurada da biri var. Adam R'yi aldı ama bu yeri değmiyor ki. Şuradaki araba kayboldu, o gitti. Burada giden vardı.
Oğlum yukarıya çık yukarıya. Ya Rabbi sen merhamet et ya Rabbi.
Lan girme oraya oğlum, girme oraya. Manyak mısın? Nesin ya? Kafayı mı yiyorsun? Geri zekalı.
Abi burada kaldı.
Ve yine Başakşehir'den gelen yağmur sebebiyle dere ağzına kadar geldi.
Information on major floods in Turkey today. Severe thunderstorms and hail hit Istanbul, causing major flooding and chaos on Thursday, September 28. Turkey's Disaster and Emergency Management Authority, AFAD, issued a warning and sent SMS messages to citizens' mobile phones. Governor Davut Gül called for evacuation in many areas of the city, because a number of areas have been hit by heavy flooding. Vehicles have been swept away on flooded roads. As seen in the amateur video of the second flash flood swept through Istanbul, a number of cars were seen being swept away and several residents were swept away by the swift flood currents. There was heavy rain in Istanbul. It paralyzed the city as the streets were flooded. In the western province of Aydın's Kusadasi district, heavy rain that lasted only 10 minutes but turned roads into lakes, caused great difficulties for drivers. Most affected were the roads in Turkmen neighborhoods and along the coastal strip. Municipal teams have initiated efforts to address road-related issues that emerged after heavy rains. In Lapseki district of Kanakkale province, flooding occurred due to sudden heavy rain. The water level in the Kakabas stream increased significantly, and an unused fishing boat sank in the Sinirlidir stream. Heavy rain accompanied by hail wreaked havoc in Istanbul and turned roads into waterways, hampering vehicle movement. Until this news was broadcast, it was not yet known how much damage and losses it caused. Data is still being collected. But state meteorologists have issued a warning as weather forecast reports predict heavy rain will hit the entire Turkey province in the coming days, following a warning of heavy rain hitting Istanbul, with streets flooded with rain. The latest 5-day forecast from the Turkish State Meteorological Agency calls for heavy rains, starting in western and northern provinces, including Istanbul, on September 29. Heavy rain will spread to the province of Thrace and some southern regions in the following days, potentially causing sudden heavy rains.
Western Cape, South Africa, September 25, 2023.
So breed er 4 loop.
Ons huis. En die mense wat ons nou gehelp het. Richard huis.
This came down there. It's the tourist information. Totally flooded. Yeah, look how.
Large parts of the Western Cape suffered severe damage over the long weekend as widespread flooding, landslides and rockfalls forced the closure of all major roads leading into Cape Town. Heavy rainfall on Sunday and Monday forced several rivers to break their banks, destroying infrastructure, causing electricity outages and flooding homes and farmland in Greater Cape Town and the Overberg, Overstrand and Winelands regions. City Cape Town and provincial disaster officials have reported flooding in numerous areas overnight as heavy rains and gale-force winds tormented the province overnight, with more rainfall expected on Monday. Flooding in informal areas such as in Shukusukma and Sir Lawrence Pass Village, Rastakam, Rimbasmak, Sevendeland, Sandvlei, Makassar, Old Vour Drift Sands, Mvuleni and Belleville South are being attended to. Flooding of formal housing occurred houses in several areas, including Durbanville, Bokap, Shapkrau, Belleville South, Belhar, Sandvlei, Makassar, Strand Gardens Bay, Norhooks.
It's a fridge.
You just take us up there. The whole car's open, my book.
Is there a way that you can get...
At Wemershuk Dam, the sluice gate has been opened to mitigate downstream flooding. The Lawrence and Easter River, have burst its banks. There are also reports that a small river in Stanford burst its bank, flooding the town. Hermanus, Stanford, Gansby are the areas that are busy sending rescue teams to Strasby to support people there who are in trouble. Last night, they rescued about 11 people in Stanford and 7 families they rescued in Grabo.
Water doen op de tel. Had al hoor niet goed is nie.
So, yes, you do have benefits of living close to the water. For most.
As downpours continued late on Monday, provincial authorities and disaster management were reacting to emergency situation as they arose and said assessments of the extent of the damage would be carried out when it is safe to do so. Over a 24-hour period between Sunday and Monday, parts of the Overberg region received up to 170 millimeters of rain. Stellenbosch in the Winelands district recorded 133 millimeters, and 92 millimeters of precipitation was recorded at the Royal Yacht Club in Cape Town.
Kijk hoe lijkt die paaien. Het lijkt zoals een tornado. Dat is die paaien.
On Sunday, the Western Cape government activated the Provincial Disaster Management Center after an update from the South Africa Weather Service confirmed that the approaching storm would be more severe than had previously been communicated. Technicians are also contending with weather-related power outages in East Ridge, Michel's Plain, Philippi, Guguletu, East Ridge, Steenberg, Whedon, Belleville, Blacklouf, Greenpoint, Pinati Estate. The restoration of power may take time, and work on faults related to damage overhead lines is also dependent on weather conditions improving due to safety consideration.
You know, that's a bench.
This is the Silk Road I'm checking out. It's just real. There is no roads.
The torrential rain is continuing for the rest of Monday, with an orange level 9 warning for rain, with isolated severe thunderstorms leading to widespread flash floodings. Mudslides and major travel disruption is expected in the Overberg and southern Cape Winelands, spreading to the Garden Route coastal areas into today.
Check here, Lisa.
There is also a yellow level 4 warning for rain, with isolated leading to localized flooding or flash flooding, and disruption to municipal essential services is expected over the central Karoo, northern Cape Winelands, southern West Coast and city of Cape Town today.
Sy kar gaan wegspoel.
In addition, an orange level 6 warning for interior winds leading to damage to settlements is expected over the Garden Route, Overberg, city of Cape Town. Southern West Coast District and Langerberg Municipality remains in place for today. There is also an orange level 6 warning wind and waves leading to disruption of ports and small harbors, is expected between Table Bay and Plattenberg Bay and Cape Columbine.
Genade, op hulle plaas. Hoeveel moeilikheid is dit nou?